Welcome to iFix Media channel, your channel for all things technology, photography, videography, everything. iOS 11 for iPad, for iPhone has come out. I have downloaded it, and these are my first impressions about iOS 11. iOS 11 for me is a positive thing, positive system, because I have the iPad Pro 10.5 inch and I have the iPhone 7 Plus. For me, my two devices became faster, smoother. I haven't really found any bugs yet, but I still have a lot of testing to do. But my first impressions of iOS 11 is great. I like the things, how the new dock works. I like the Files app for the iPad. It's really a fluid system. I like it a lot. One of the things that I'm going to test out now is if the iPad Pro can replace somehow the Surface Pro 4 that I have here. One of the things that I use a lot with these computer tablets / tablet things, 2-in-1s, tablets, whatever you call them, hybrid devices. One of the things that I use a lot are these. I use the pens. Surface Pro pen, the Apple Pencil a lot, and I really like the pens, especially how the Apple Pencil works on the iPad Pro 10.5 inch. It's very fluid, and I'm going to try out what the different things are in iOS 11 compared to 10. So the mission is, can the iPad Pro 10.5 inch or the 12.9 inch, can the iPad Pro replace a laptop computer or a hybrid computer like the Surface Pro 4 in your everyday life? Are you going to miss the desktop apps? How does these iPad apps catch up? Can there really be a substitute for the desktop kind of apps that you have on an ordinary computer-like device? This is the things that I am going to try to find out, really, because one of the great things about the iPad is the slimness of it all. It's really thin. Of course, I have this case now for the Surface Pro 4 here, but it's heavier. It's heavier than the iPad. It's not a thick device by any means. You get something, you get a hybrid computer. It's thin for what it is, but it's easier to hold the iPad in many ways. So I'm going to find out if you really can survive, if you really can, live with the iPad Pro in many things. Of course, I do a lot of video editing. I need desktop computers for that, so this Surface Pro isn't sufficient for those things, to edit in Final Cut Pro very heavy demanding GH5 kind of videos. So for those things I'll just use my desktop computers. But for ordinary things like when you're moving around, when you need to, you know, work with documents, you need to work with, you need to check your mail, you need to send things, you need to maybe do some PowerPoint keynote thing, things like that, you know. Maybe edit some photos slightly. I'm going to test out how it will work out, you know, with this iPad Pro. Can it replace? Now I have to show myself for the Windows Hello. So we have the Surface Pro 4, and you see I use the iPad Pro to remote control my GH5. So I remotely control my GH5 with this iPad Pro. It's great for that. So there are many things that are great with this. I use the Panasonic Image app, I think it's called. Yep. It's great. Really. It's light. You can do a lot of things. And with this Apple Pencil, you really can use it as a notebook, you know, traditional paper. It's very fluid, this. So with iOS 11, I think it will change a lot of things. And I think we will get closer to laptop computer, maybe. Closer. Maybe not 100%, but still I think with iOS 11 you can do some things. You can do more things. Those things that you had to have this computer or even a heavier one. The performance of the iPad Pro is great. The benchmarks are great. It is a great device. And with iOS 11, I think we have come far. We have gone further. So I will live with this for a while, do some more videos. I wish you all well. Have a good time and see you again on this iFix Media channel.